This is a short instructional video introducing the EIS-B Automated Quantity Reporting for the upcoming commissioning on TRU-SW1. This covers all inspection and test for control systems, EMP, networks, telecoms, signal install and signal tests. And this is part of the full scope under SP&C as part of TRU West being delivered by Siemens. As part of the distribution email, you should have received an attachment, which is shown in front of you here. This shows you a report link, which takes you to the automated Power BI dashboards, as well as a QR code and a link at the bottom to the survey forms. You should have received an invitation from Microsoft or EveryFile to join their Azure environment. You must accept that invitation to enter the secure area where the report is hosted. With the survey feedback, if you scan the QR code with your smartphone, this will take you to the form where you can simply complete any feedback. And alternatively, on your laptop, you can use the link at the bottom of the page, and this will take you to the same form. Once you click the link to the form, this will take you to the Power BI dashboard you see in front of you here. The dashboard has 5 tabs: summary, 12-hour look ahead, 2 quantity tracking reports, and a test log report. The summary report you see in front of you tracks every volume that's going to be delivered during the course of the commissioning. You can see there's a total of 689 volumes, and each of these boxes here will show you the planned, completed, descoped, and any that are behind schedule against the various appendix documents. Down the left-hand side, you'll be able to see all the activity type filters, asset type filters, discipline filters, and shift time filters. So all of these can be used individually or in conjunction. And that will filter the entire information, including the S-curve and the Gantt chart directly below. To reverse a filter, you simply click on it a second time and it will clear. And alternatively, you can reset everything back to the default state by clicking the yellow button just at the top right here. The 12-hour look ahead is a very simple dashboard, and all it does is filters out everything for the last 12 hours and everything due in the next 12 hours against the time that you were looking at. So for this particular time, we're now at 10:22 on the 30th of the 5th, so it will look 12 hours in advance and 12 hours back. Obviously, because we are more than 2 days away from the commissioning, there's no information currently being shown. The quantity and volume tracking dashboard is a holistic look at all the quantities broken down by various asset type and activity types. You can see across the top left that you can filter by each discipline. You then have individual bars for all the different activity and asset types, and then you have an S-curve which is currently showing every activity and bars as to when and which shifts these are due in. Obviously, as you filter the activities either down the left here or by discipline at the top, the S-curve will alter accordingly. You also have a complete breakdown of every single volume that's being tracked, and again, these will filter by discipline or by activity type as you use the filters at the very top. So this will divide the information for you. You can also scroll down wherever you see a grey bar to the side. This is showing that there's more content at the bottom of the page, and likewise this is the same with the quantity and asset type breakdown just here. If you choose to filter by any particular activity, say EMP, this will update the S-curves accordingly, as well as the quantities and asset types to the left. As the S-curve updates, you will see here there's 40 activities in total, and these are all due in these particular shifts here, and you'll notice that below the activities have also updated. There's also a breakdown of the quantities by a traditional type 1 format. Again, you have the same filters across the top and the same list down the side of different activities such as track circuit, TPWS, and each of these will have an S-curve to the right, which will show as and when items are due. If you see a bar on the right hand side, it means there's more for you to view further down. Again, you will have the same list of every activity that's available. This will be filtered as you go through the various tabs at the top or down the side here. Lastly, you have the test log, and this will show simple statistics on the test log status. You will have on the top right the last shift test logs. It will give you an S-curve, and you'll be able to hover over at any point and see the status of everything that's raised, answered, closed. Down below, you have open test logs by activity. This is just a simple breakdown of where all your open test logs are. And then test log status. So as the test logs are closed off, you'd expect this blue bar to become greater the further the blockade goes on until it's completely blue, showing all test logs are closed. It should be noted that this report will be updated every 12 hours currently at the end of each shift. This is when the testers will provide detailed updates to the management team. But going forward, the intention is that this will be updated in real time by the testers as and when their work is completed. If you have any issues accessing the report, then please contact the people mentioned in the distribution email, and they will be able to provide support and help you access this report live.